Hey YouTube, what's going on? Welcome to Sinister Garage. Today's video, we're going to be doing just a grill mesh in the front bumper cover of the 2025 Elantra N. This will help kind of protect everything that you have up front. As you guys can see, I have some damage in my intercooler right here, right there. There's some more over here, and this is because of the open mouth grill that this has. There's no mesh, like I can stick my hand all the way in there and touch the intercooler with my bare fingers. Same thing going up here. I think that's an oil cooler, maybe the trans cooler, I'm not too sure. And then obviously the radiators behind it. So all the cooling for your cars up front, and you really don't want to damage any of that. So we're just going to kind of get this. I ordered this off of Amazon. This is a mesh piece. I think I ordered for 18 bucks. I'll put the exact measurements of it up on screen. But this will just kind of close up the grill some and protect your vehicle, especially if it's like your daily driver, car you drive every day. You really want to do something to help protect your cooling systems on your vehicles, because you don't want anything overheating and causing any damage. So we're going to jump right into that. Here we are with the grill mesh. I cut it in two pieces. That's the bigger piece. I'll put the link in the description for the exact one I ordered for the 24s and the 25s. It'll give you plenty to the point where you'll want to trim some of this down right here, trim it down over here as well, just to kind of, or not, it's up to you. But down there, I'm just going to keep a full length just to kind of cover the whole thing. It'll give me some more spaces to kind of hook everything up. So the way I'm kind of thinking about going about this is a couple screws up here, like one right here. I'm gonna take these out, and then I'm going to put them through these pieces right here, and then kind of use it to hold it down. So the bottom part, however, I mean, there's one right here. I might try to use that one right there, and then I don't think there's any more though, except for the one right there. So I might get like a little bit of a black zip tie and just kind of zip tie it around the bottom parts, just to hold it in. And then I'll probably just get another like zip tie and secure it around this piece. Probably not. That piece is a little large, so maybe I'll secure it around the styrofoam right here for the crash bar. I'll get back to you guys with what I did, but for sure we're going to use the screws for the top piece, for that top part. So I'll get back to it and let you guys know what's going on. Alright, so here's the mock-up roughly of probably what I'll stick with, unless I put the bumper on and I see the zip ties from the front, which you might see like the little bit of the black wire right here on this one, but I mean, looking at the camera, you can't really, I can barely see them as it is, because I'm trying to also hide them like down below the outer part. So I have this tucked over here around this, so that should be out of sight unless you're literally down at the bottom looking in. Got this one over here wrapped around the crash bar styrofoam, and then for everything up top I screwed them into these pieces. Now there's a chance that something might fly in through here, but it'll get deflected, so it should slow down just a little bit. Like I said, the whole point, this isn't a I think it's going to look amazing modification at all. This is a modification to protect the front part of the car. So yeah, and I think that'll accomplish this. It's pretty tight in there. If something that's big enough is going to come through this, I mean, it's going to destroy in front of it, but maybe it might save things behind this. I tried to suck zip ties in as good as I can. I hate zip tying it, but if it works, it works, and kind of holds it in there just a little bit. It doesn't need to be perfectly tight, it just needs to be up against it and snug enough, that way like if something bounces on it, it'll be okay. So now we're going to tackle the bottom part real quick. And so I've been looking at it, and it looks like there's a screw right here, a screw over here. Now the problem is I don't think this will be long enough to reach. Just take another look at this. All of these screws went in there. I could probably snug that one in a little bit more. I definitely can. Good thing I'm looking over it. All of these are in there nice and tight. Same thing with this one. I'll probably go back in there and get that one tight again as well. So just, you know, going over everything, taking a look at everything as we're going, and that's what I'm seeing so far. All right, guys, so here we are with the basically the finished product from the rear side. I'm not too pleased with, you know, how it came out personally. I think that you could probably get some, I think it's epoxy, and if you know, want to let the car sit, you could probably just lay the bumper face down on the surface, get back here, you know, use some epoxy to kind of lay it down, which I actually might come back and do at a later date. I just need to get this wrapped up for the night. Just trying to, you know, I think I did pretty good up top. At least with, you know, probably cut it a little bit better, but I think up top's doing kind of decent. Down below though, definitely could use you know, a little bit of a touch up, but hey, there wasn't really any good mounting points down here. I would say I thought about trying to get that screw up there, but it just wouldn't have cooperated with everything else. I tried it and it wouldn't hold it. So you guys might want to order a little bit longer of a piece. The one that I'll put in the description, you can select your size, so it'll give you a better option. But I'm gonna try to keep this flat as I put it into the car again, for it to hold in there. And yeah, I will get back to you guys when I have the bumper back on the car and show you kind of what it looks like from standing right in front of it. Alright guys, we're all wrapped up here. As you guys can see, you know, you can't see anything here in the dark, so we'll get a better look at it out here in the sunlight in the morning. A little Velocitech snorkel there, but yeah, it kind of blends in pretty well, the mesh. So we'll take a look at it in the sunlight, and yeah, that's a wrap for the install. Alright guys, this is about a week later after the install of both the snorkel and the grill. The grill mesh is holding up pretty decent. Better on the bottom, which I thought was going to be the bigger issue than the one up top. As you guys can see, it's been kind of pushed in a little bit right there. So just need to get a bigger piece. I'll do that eventually. However, the snorkel doesn't increase sound or anything. It's more of a visual thing. As you guys can see, it's pretty subtle. If you want it more loud, you know, get a different color than your car or get the light version, but I think it looks pretty decent. But yeah, so a week later, you know, with the install of the mesh grill, in case you were curious, it's working pretty damn well, keeping the stuff out, protecting everything behind it. Like right here, that one's doing, like I said, the lower's doing better than the top, but the top just needs a bigger piece. So I recommend doing that and then just kind of stunking it down in there more. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you.